Sneezing. Sneezing is an important part of immune process, helping to keep you healthy and sniffle free. We do not sneeze for no reason. Sneezing helps to keep your body safe. When something enters your nose or you encounter a trigger that sets off the sneezing gland called histamine, signals are rapidly sent to tightly close your throat, eyes and mouth. Next, your chest muscles vigorously contract and then your throat muscles quickly relax. As a result, air along with saliva and mucus is forced out of your mouth and nose at 100 miles per hour and voila, you have sneezed. Sneezes protect our body by clearing the nose of bacteria and viruses. It will not cause any harm unless we try to suppress it. Some of us use balm or ointment to stifle a sneeze. What happens when you do that? The sneezing gland will disappear till the balm or ointment fragrance remains in the body. If previously there were 40 dust particles in the nose, since you have suppressed sneezing for a few hours, the number of dust particles have increased to 4,000. Now, it is beyond the capacity of the sneezing gland to throw out these dust particles using sneezes. Thus, it will not work. So, do not try to stop your sneeze. If you feel like sneezing, just go ahead and achoo. Runny nose. Since we have suppressed the sneezing and increased the number of dust particles in the lungs, sneezing gland will not be enough to clear all these dust particles. Thus, the doctor in our body will send another gland called runny nose, which is more powerful than the sneezing gland. If sneezing is like sweeping our house with a broom, runny nose is like using water to clean the house. But what do we do when we have runny nose? We inhale it back and retain the unwanted particles inside our body. Thus, the best way to be recovered by runny nose is to exhale out the water from the nose instead of inhaling it. Common cold. If we use balm or medicine to control the runny nose, the dust particles inside the body will now increase to 4 million. Just as we use soap and water to clean the house to remove all the stains on the floor, body will use the cold gland to remove the 4 million dust particles sticking to our lungs. It will send them out through our nose in the form of phlegm or mucus. The mistake we repeat here is inhaling back the mucus or taking medicine for the cold. This might lead to chest cold. Cough. When chest cold increases, cough is produced in order to push it out. We find that we suppressed an ordinary sneeze and now it has become an acute problem in the form of chest cold and cough. When chest cold increases and is prolonged, it is called asthma. Thus, if we prevent our body from throwing out the wastages gather and our breathing passage becomes narrow and the strength of our lungs reduces, resulting in breathing difficulties. This is called wheezing. TB or pulmonary tuberculosis. Those who take medicines and tablets continuously for asthma, wheezing, etc. will get the disease called TB, pulmonary tuberculosis, because they store the wastages inside their body for a long time. What causes cancer? If TB is not treated properly and medicines are consumed for several years, there is a possibility of getting the disease called cancer. From all these, we understand that treatment for sneezing leads to running nose, treatment for running nose leads to cold, treatment for cold leads to chest cold, treatment for chest cold leads to wheezing, treatment for wheezing leads to asthma, treatment for asthma leads to TB, and finally treatment for TB leads to cancer. Therefore, all that we have mentioned above are not diseases at all. Our body will always try to keep itself in a healthy condition and it will never try to create a disease. Therefore, from now on, when we get sneezing, a running nose or cold, if we send the wastage out, we can save ourselves from more serious conditions that could follow.